What's going on, brothers? It's your boy Renard Woods. I'm here to do a review on the two-piece Gosha and Yeezy set here. As you see, I have the white and black versions. I did get these pieces from going to the Yeezy factory. I would say I did. I had probably about 3 or 4 orders that's in the pipeline, and they were able to send me one, so that was a win. Shout out to Yeezy for doing that. They didn't necessarily have to do that. Definitely me just like showing up, trying to see what was going on. They didn't necessarily have to show love like that. They could have just been like, nah, bruh, you gotta wait, and went on your day. They at least got one order out. So again, shout out to y'all. We know that they're dealing with some efficiency issues at the moment, so hopefully they get that online. So let's pray for them, so that all gets organized and everybody get what what they ordered. I think easy. Their whole thing is minimal looks at a great price point, $20, and I think that his you know philosophy on his pieces and easy, I think is so great for the world. And I think he's doing it at a high level for as executing the pieces themselves. Obviously, again, we know it's some efficiency issues there. So I think, you know, we need to give them as much good energy, as much good support as possible. So they are and successful organization, which they are successful in obviously in sales, but we want them to be successful in their whole operation and everything they got going on because of the mission he has. I could kind of probably put something up to kind of what he speaks on about the Yeezy brand, and you can kind of see his vibes on that.
I'm an essentialist. I'm a minimalist, and like I will bring the the fully A to Z our existence version to existence.
So yeah, again, I'm aligned with his mission, and I'm aligned with a more spiritual side of it. Again, being able to take my mind off of physical things uh, and fashion and what I got on. I don't have to worry about that. Like I can put these pieces on, you know, go to the gym, work out, go to sleep, and be there more for my family. For me, I'm the type of person prior to Yeezy, for a fit, I would be, maybe same with Ye, I would be searching, all day getting pieces together, ironing just to go out to the store, or just to go out to go do little mundane things for the family. But now, Yeezy created a space where, you can just you can grab some pieces and it looks amazing. It's simple, clean, minimal, and you can just be more efficient with your time and with your day. You spend more time with your family, spend more time, studying the word, whatever the case may be, preaching, whatever it is. Ye has the philosophy. I feel like we work for him as human beings, and you're not having the mindset of, oh, I got something expensive on, or I'm better than anyone. Hey, you're part of the human family, the human experience, and I just think that it's a mission that elevates the spirit. So shout out to Ye, and again, we're praying for your success, brother. Uh, so yeah, but yeah, this is the two pieces, man. Again, I'll talk a little about how they go with the SLO1s as well. But I am 6'2", 260 pounds, size 3 on the hoodie, size 3 on the pants. Now, I would recommend definitely going, put them through a wash cycle. I tried them on, but either way, like I knew the first time I was going to actually wear them, I was going to put them through a wash or dry cycle, just because I knew they was going to probably be slightly oversized. But they fit absolutely perfect after that. And yeah, I recommend going your true size. So whatever you got in the first collection, get the same size. Works fine. I know it's a little bit bigger for some people. So if you felt like the first collection was slightly big, definitely go down one size if you can. So if you got a size 3, get a size 2. Size 2, get a size 1. If you got a size if 1, obviously you can't go down, but you know, it is what it is. But definitely If you like the fit of the first collection, more of that fit, just go down one size, so you should be fine. I think it's like one size up each size. So, you know, do that, you'll be good. Uh, yeah. The pieces are super, super comfortable. I feel like it's a little bit more comfortable than the first collection. Um, the material on the inside, the fleece in the inside is, I feel like, a little bit more elevated, a little bit nicer than the first collection, or a little bit more intentional in the material that they chose. I don't know, but it just feels amazing. You know, these are the drawstrings as well, and those work fine. You know, put them over here and that whole look and tighten them up. That's a whole vibe by itself. The pants are a little bit bigger, but not by too much. I was a little bit worried on how the sizing was going to be for these, but they fit me right. I'm 6'2", and lengthwise they're pretty perfect. I wear mine a little bit more up. Just like the way it looks better. Obviously, you can sag them as well and just do your thing. This one, and I think these are beautiful. You can sag and they look good. As you can see, they paired them with the SL-01s, and those fit good. Looks good with this, with the black. I think the white would look good too with these, the white SL-01s. All three of them will probably look fire with the vibe here. Um, but yeah, feeling it. Pants, for sizing, compared to the first collection, about the same size, to be honest. So I don't really see a big difference there. I thought it was going to be bigger, but they're pretty much the same size, in my opinion, from the first collection. Uh, Lengthwise, everything is pretty much the same. Not a big difference there. But yeah, Ye and Gosha absolutely killed this. I did hear Ye on the Ye Fanatics stream that him and Gosha. I mean, obviously Gosha put out a tweet that he won't be working with Yeezy anymore. But Kanye kind of verified that, said that Gosha's manager reached out to him saying that it was essentially illegal for him to work with Ye because of the whole swastika situation. You can kind of see that here.
Gosha's manager told me that he's legally not allowed to work for me because I use a swastika. And I see you wearing the Gosha stuff, and he was supposed to come back and work with us.
So what I'm bopping right now, this is Salt. Definitely go to the R&B section or just searching Salt. Their new album, absolutely fire. I love them. I think they're more of like an international group. We have members from America, from UK, maybe some other places. So fire. Definitely tap into them. But as you can see, him and Gosha, most likely aren't working at the moment. But Ye definitely wants that collaboration to continue because he see the value in it. I see the value in it. They're doing great work, God's work over there. They're doing also some amazing pieces that I think will stand the test of time. You know what I'm saying? I think, like Ye said, 10, 20 years from now, these are going to be some legendary pieces that they were able to execute for $20 and do great, great things. Hopefully they do more collections though. We don't want it to stop. You know what I'm saying? Uh, so yeah, I think he definitely paired with the right designer. I mean, I think at first most people are looking at it like, very minimal looks, designs and stuff like that, not really understanding Ye's design language. And, all this is about is minimal looks that, brings clarity to your life, and efficiency to your life and brings spirituality to your life. I know you may not think it's that deep, but what you put on your clothes when you're on your body, um, you know, that's huge. And what you focus on in life, all that is this huge part of your journey in this planet. And I think, yeah, it's doing good work when it comes to that. Obviously, we know he got some controversial pieces here and there. So he mixes in all that. So, shout out to Ye. But yeah, back to the pieces. Yeah, I love it, man. I wore the hoodie today to sleep and to bed. today. Well, I took a nap in it, stuff like that. And again, this just goes to show you again to the efficiency of it. Like you can, these pieces you can go, especially if like a family or you're a busy person, you can go and, you know, go to an event wearing this and you don't look like you just don't know anything. You look put together, you look good. You can go to the grocery store, you can go to the club. I don't go to clubs, but you can go to the club and you still look good. You're gonna still look like you a clean person, good to go. Go take a nap, go to the gym with this. Well, these type of pieces, I think, is just a universal vibe, man. And shout out to Ye for making this happen at $20. Obviously you pair them with the SL-01s, they're pretty comfortable for $20. So if you didn't get a chance to get the Yeezy slides, I think it's a great alternative um, for its comfort. I would say it's probably about 80% of what the Yeezy slides are. You know, Yeezy slides got the extra 20% of comfort. Super nice. But these are pretty good for $20 or a fraction of the price. So um yeah, man. We vibe. Um comes with the monkey pouch here. That's pretty nice. So you can just vibe out. You know what I'm saying? It's a W. I would recommend definitely. When the website Yeezy said that he'll bring out the website in a couple of days, and again on the Yeezy Fanatic stream, he said he'll bring them up in next 2 weeks.
What is the status of this website? What is the plan?
It's on path to come back within the next 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks.
So he'll bring it up in the next few weeks. So hopefully, man, if this happens, and they continue on let people get orders, man, get you, you know, multiple sets of these, man, because these are $20 pieces. It is what it is. You don't necessarily know how it's going to hold up for the next 5 years. It may be one of your favorite pieces, but you can't get any more because you only got one. May get a stain on it. It may just, over time, just wear and tear. And get 5, 6, 7 pieces out of the pieces that you like. Once you get everything in, I know again efficiency issues, but once you do get everything, figure out what you're wearing the most, whatever you're gravitating to, get you about 10 pair of them, 5 pair of them, just to last you, and get into the minimal understanding mindset. I think that'll be of value to your life and efficiency to your life. And this is what this is. You got to understand that. You got to understand the language that you're taking part of, and the philosophy. And again, I think it would be nothing but beneficial to your life. So, um, shout out to the team at Yeezy, and shout out to you guys for all the support you're giving to the channel. We're almost at 7,000 views. We just hit that goal, and then we hit just over 100 subscribers. So thank you guys for that. And this is all less than like a month and a half. So much support, so much love. You guys been giving your boy. You see that my brother Clay Visions, he's part of the team now. So me and him are co-hosting our podcast. Definitely take a view at the podcast, which we are talking about everything fashion, spirit, and we just really want to support you guys and be a very, peaceful place for people to come and view content. We want to lift up the spirit. We want to be just a positive energy to everyone who is part of the family, part of the team, and that's what we're trying to cultivate. I'm trying to elevate spirits here, brother. That's why we using the term brother for the family and brother and sisters. And yeah, tell me if you're on a spiritual journey, that's something you can definitely hit me up about if you need just someone to talk to around that or whatever the case may be. Definitely reach out. I'll probably one day definitely kind of give you my thought process of my spiritual journey and what led me to be at this point and some of the practices that I believe in and I feel like is truth, based from the Bible, for sure. So, again, thank you guys for all the support and all the love. Whoever was out.